Oh, dude. Alright. None like some quite devious. The stream is public, right? Yeah. I think the only reason people usually ever hop on is because I send it to them. Why does Roblox look like that when it's out of full screen? There you go. Can you fucking stop? Oh, yes. Alright. I usually don't practice on stream, but I'll just do it because why not? I don't really care. I do not want to listen to the Stars music right now, dude. Okay. I've been meaning to find a better way to do... Where the fuck is it? This jump. I've been meaning to find a better way to do it. No. Okay, so yeah, just do it like that. I don't really need to practice, or actually, I'll practice end of 4. Now, listen. I remember I failed this jump one time on stream, I think, and Saturn told me to climb the neon. I feel like either way I do it, I have like the same pass rate on it. It doesn't really matter what I do on that jump in specific. It's like really easy. Showing you, bro. Okay. I don't really need to practice like 5. I somehow failed that jump yesterday, which is annoying because I do it that way like every fucking time, and it just decided not to work that one time, I guess. I don't know. Okay, honestly, what I've been doing is I've been doing runs for my PB jump to win pad, which is actually like not really that hard. Oh wait, the 7 music is back. Yeah, I played this tower yesterday and the music wasn't playing on 7. I had runs, I had like multiple 7 attempts. I don't know how the fuck I failed that. This jump is another one, bro. Like, I do this jump the same way every time. It's just like, dude. Oh, man. I'm kind of washed right now because I usually warm up with something easier. Can I not see, like, messages in my chat? Oh no, it's that no one's typing, so you guys just hate me. That's fine. I'm playing. Honestly, if I want to do, like, an actual session on Quite Devious, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to play Fleet. And why the fuck am I killing this? Exactly. I could do like that from now on, I guess. Because I usually manually flick that jump and it works like half the time, I don't know. That's a bad habit that I have. Like, I usually don't care to practice certain jumps a lot of the time, even if I'm only like half consistent at them. So I just move on with it anyway. Like, the only times I don't do that are jumps where you just need, like, a good strat. Yeah. Let me go back from 7-end. This is my PB. It's a sad jump to fail, but it's my PB. Literally, like, hold on. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I was actually kind of spot on with my guess of saying my PB is the last 5 jumps to 7. Because I always said that to everyone, but I never actually knew if it was the last 5 jumps to 7 or not. So that's a pretty good guess, actually. So my PB is the last 6 jumps to 7. 6, 7. The same thing, pretty much. I could have, like, very easily gone to 8. I'm, like, pretty consistent with 7. I haven't practiced the first half in a while of 7, but I'm still consistent at it because it's just easy. I can't wait until I beat this tower, because I've always, like, for a while now, I've wanted to do, I'm really bad, I wanted to do, like, more horrifics. Like, just being able to just quickly sweep horrifics has always been something that's been, like, so cool to me. I don't know. Like, I'm friends with Pinto and Vince, and I see them doing it. Or I saw them doing it for a little bit, and I was like, I want to do that. But obviously I can't, because I haven't even beaten one yet. And everybody and their mother already knows how Malefic went. Please play Court Devious. You know, I was gonna ask this question one time. I don't know if I have asked it before. What would Tower of Court Devious be? Would it be quite Devious's gameplay with Cordy design, or would it be Cordy gameplay with quite Devious design? What would it be? Because honestly, if this tower had Cordy design, I'd probably still grind it. I don't know. But if it's Cordy gameplay, then I'm fucking good on that, bro. Cordy gameplay with TOQD punishment and design? Yeah, no thanks. But yeah, back to the whole horrific thing. Like, I already have like my next few planned out, even though I haven't even beaten quite Devious yet. Although I did do the same thing with Malefic, like when I was grinding that tower, and now the list is like completely fucking changed. Like here's a little lore drop. So, what the fuck? I didn't zoom in. So, I think my very first, like, layout or horrifics that I wanted to do was Malefic as my first. I wanted to do Jabberwock as my second. The Home Finder as my third. Watermelon as my fourth. I wanted to do, I think, Flagrant as my fifth. I wanted to do Quite Devious as my sixth. Lavender Luster as my seventh, and then like Spiritual Rise and Umbra Market, and then like TWB, and then I wanted to go onto Unreals. And then I switched to still Malefic as first. This is like before I even dropped the tower. Malefic is first. Quite Devious is second. Or actually, no. We'll get there soon. But it was Malefic first, the Home Finder second, and then I think it was actually just the same thing, except I took out Jabberwock. And then it got changed to Malefic first, Quite Devious second, Flagrant third, and then after Flagrant, it was the same as before, except maybe with like the Home Finder after Flagrant. And then now, it's Quite Devious, obviously doing this as my first. Flagrant, so that's still the same. But now, I've decided that I'm most likely gonna do the Wall as my third horrific. Mostly because it is an easier horrific than Quite Devious and Flagrant, from what I know. And I just want to get a horrific clear that'll be like a little bit easier of a grind. Like, I'm not expecting it to be like a sweep or anything. I just want to be able to do a horrific that's a little bit easier. After the Wall is actually one that I've never mentioned. Who moved my camera? I want to do that as my fourth, probably, to help with, obviously, camera control. After that, I'm probably going to do either Lavender, or I'm going to finally finish off Malefic. I hate that jump so much, dude. Dude, the jump just sucks because it's like when I set it up like that, that can happen. I usually go like in that little gap right there. You just gotta turn early, bro. It just sucks. I've completely... Dude, I've seen some people do this jump like that. Like, for a while, I just completely lost my ability to do the jump like that. Now I just do it like that. I'm gonna be honest, bro, I feel like I don't really need much more practice on 9. Like, really, the only part that I probably need practice on is, like, the end of the floor. Especially, like, this jump. Actually, I want to see what happens when I just try... Oh, what happens is you probably don't get enough distance to make it consistently. So that's why I do it like that. No, why the fuck is it from? I'm too lazy to fight with that thing. Like, dude, I'm starting to reach that point where I feel like I don't really have to practice anymore. That's like that's always a phase that I reach in grinds where I like know I'm close to beating the tower. Cause usually when I don't really have to practice much anymore, I'll just stop practicing as a whole, just for like every day I grind the tower until I beat it. Like I did it with Malefic, even though I didn't beat the tower. I did it with Malefic, like I stopped just practicing at a certain point because I just was good at everything. And I think I'm starting to reach that point with this tower, so I can beat it soon. Oh, definitely. Now for the fun part, which is doing real runs. I need a new mouse, bro. This is really bad. Bro, yesterday has just been like... Yesterday was just such like a... Like, it wasn't necessarily like awful, but it was just like... It was just like not that good, bro. Cause like... Everyone who watches this stream will probably already know about this. I'm gonna keep everyone here anonymous, but I was planning to go on a trip on August 1st with 3 friends of mine. I was gonna visit one of them for his birthday. It was gonna be for 3 days, until the 3rd. And actually, the person that we were gonna visit, it was actually originally supposed to be a surprise trip because his birthday's coming up in this next month. And we ended up telling him about it eventually. But the person who was behind the whole thing was supposed to get information from the guy that we were like gonna surprise the person behind the surprise was supposed to get information from that other guy's parents, and they never did. So their parents did not know about the surprise, and the guy that we were gonna visit, his dad canceled the trip. And it was supposed to happen tomorrow, actually. It just sucks, bro. And like 30 minutes ago, my dad told me about this new rule that my county is setting up on scooters, like e-scooters. Because me personally, the way that I got to school for part of my junior year was by using a scooter, like an e-scooter. Because walking, I can walk to school because the neighborhood that I live in is actually right outside my school, but it still takes like 30 minutes to walk to school. Like, my neighborhood's kind of big, so I originally had an e-scooter, and it got stolen. I had two, actually. They both got stolen because I was really bad with, like... Well, the first time I just didn't even lock it up, and my parents and I didn't think it would be an issue, but then it became an issue because mine got stolen. So my parents bought me another one, this time with a lock, and they told me how to lock it up, but I forgot how to properly lock it up. So every single day I would bring it to school and I would lock it in a way that people could still take it. So it happened again, and then I just walked to school the rest of the school year, and my dad would pick me up after. But anyway, that's like the backstory on why I was taking e-scooters to school. So at the time, my dad was like, yeah, we're not getting you another one. But a few days ago, he texted me and he was like, hey, how are you going to get to school? And I was like, I'll probably just walk. And he was like, are you sure about that? And then he made an offer to buy me another e-scooter. Because, you know, it had been a couple months and he probably rebuilt some of his trust in me to actually keep that thing safe, since now I know how to fully. But they recently, like, the county recently passed a new rule with e-scooters that you need a fucking driver's permit to actually take one to school. And, like, the street right outside the school, you have to walk it in. And the reason why they created that rule is because so many kids that were just outside with their scooters and whatnot were getting hit by cars. Because the kids don't know rules of the road, their parents are irresponsible too, and it's also on the fault of the drivers because you're hitting whole ass fucking kids on the road. So yeah. So my dad was actually going to buy me another e-scooter, and then he told me about that rule. So now there's basically no point. And the reason I'm even bringing this up is because I don't know how to fucking drive. Like, I've taken driver's ed, but it's just hard. It's hard for me to learn how to drive right now because my parents are the only ones that are teaching me, because they don't want to waste a huge amount of money on, like, a fucking personal driving instructor. And they don't really have the time or energy, like, ever. Well, I won't say energy, but they don't really ever have the time to, like, teach me how to drive. Like, we can't go out, like, what am I doing, bro? Oh my fucking god. Like, we can't go out every day and do driving lessons. Their schedules just don't work like that. So I haven't been learning how to drive. So I just gotta fucking walk. And with the new rule, I'd be better off just learning how to drive. It's so stupid because it's like, dude, like, you could be a little kid. You could be a little kid with an e-bike or an e-scooter, and your parents could rehearse the rules of the road with you for, like, I don't know, like 15 minutes a day for like a week straight, and you can know them by heart and keep yourself safe out there. Now, obviously, it's not guaranteed that your kid's gonna be safe out there because there's idiotic drivers out there, but the chances are much lower. You don't need a fucking driver's permit to know how the road works. It's just annoying. like all I did was take driver's ed and I learned a little bit more about how the road works. Like I knew the most basic rules. I've known the most basic rules of the road since I was like 5. With my parents always like yanking my arm, being like, look, like, can't fucking talk, dude. Like I'm so flustered I can't talk because I keep stuttering. Like look left and right and left again. Like bro, it's so simple, dude. And it just sucks too, because it's like dude, I'm scared of driving. Like I want to drive, I want to know how to drive, and I want to be able to drive, but I'm scared of it. Like I just don't trust myself with it, bro. It's just fucking stupid. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna walk to school, and I'm gonna start learning how to drive, hopefully. I don't know how. I gotta figure that out first. But I'm gonna fucking find a way, because I'm not about to be a goddamn senior in high school not being able to drive or not even knowing how to drive, because that is like, I'm gonna be real, bro, that's kind of embarrassing. And I'm saying that about myself. But yeah, whatever. I'll probably just learn how to drive while just walking to school. Now, if my dad didn't pick me up from school and I had to walk twice a day, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not doing that. But I only have to walk once. I only walk in the mornings. The reason my parents don't take me to school is because my school day starts really early, and neither of them have to ever wake up that early. Well, actually, here's the thing. So I'm going into my senior year, like I just said, I think, and I'm only gonna have 6 classes out of the 7, and the period that I have off is actually my first period. So my school day actually starts at 8:10 in the morning instead of 7:20. Dude, coming to school on Wednesdays is gonna be so weird, because it's like I've never at any point in my life have had to come to school earlier on Sundays than others, except for field trips. Okay, yeah, I'm just doing what I normally do on that jump again. That strat is not it anymore, bro. It's not. I was using that strat for like a day. I don't like it anymore. I'd rather just do that. Hold on. Nah. Yeah. Hmm. Wait, can I make it like a lighter? I can. So yeah, I'm just gonna set both of those to 0.25 then. So brightness 0.25, saturation, or yeah, saturation 0.25 and brightness 0.25. Alright, that's good. It's like a pastel purple or like a lavender. Oh, dude. But yeah, no, I need to learn how to drive. Like, actually, it's bad. Like, I know people are gonna hear that and be like, oh, it could be worse. It can be worse. That doesn't mean I want to be like 30 and not know how to drive. Even though there are 30-year-olds out there who don't know how to drive, like my grandma. My grandma didn't actually learn how to drive until she was like in her maybe like late 50s, and that's when she finally started driving. But I don't want that to happen to me. Like the latest I want to learn how to drive is like 19 probably, or like 18. Like I want to be driving by then. Something else as well is like applying the jobs. Like I said I was going to. I said I was going to apply to jobs and finally work this summer. I applied to one place and I just haven't given enough of a fuck to apply to more. So that's also a problem on my end, but whatever. I'm already paying the consequences of that enough by not having any money. I was gonna look to see if I could get a job during the school year, but honestly, with how many like hard classes I'm taking, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have like the time to be able to like handle that, or really just the mental. Cause like my problem is like I just lack discipline. Like I don't have discipline for myself. I only have discipline for the things that I actually want to do, which is why I'm grinding this down. I don't have discipline for things that are like actually important a lot of the time, which is why I procrastinate on homework, which is why I don't study. So yeah, I gotta change that mindset. I mean, I talked to my parents about it, and my mom didn't really seem to care that much. It was only my dad that was kind of disappointed that I didn't apply to more jobs, but they don't really like care too much. They just told me like, don't worry about it for school. And I mean, worst case scenario, it's not like it's over in terms of earning money. I could easily apply to more jobs next summer, which I will be doing. Like, actually. Like, I know with what I just explained, it's probably going to seem like I'm not. I am. Or will I? I don't know. Maybe the same thing will happen again. Honestly, bro, if I don't apply for any scholarships or anything like that, and I don't get a job next summer, I have to take a gap year, bro. I can't. I might have to, dog, honestly. And I really, really don't want to do that. But yeah. It's just so hard for me to just like care enough about anything that's like actually important, dude. Like for real. What is going on? But yeah, like I was saying, like it's just it's hard for me to care about like anything important, unfortunately, or to care enough about anything important. I just don't have the discipline, or really just like the motivation to. The motivation, I'll get the motivation sometimes to do stuff, and then it just goes away. I'm playing with music off. But anyway, I digress. Moral of the story is that I'm a bum, and I need to lock in. Because no job, not knowing how to drive a car by 17, no money, yikes. It's fine. Putting it that way doesn't make it sound as bad. I just say like, I could have said no car, but whatever. My parents said they're gonna buy me a car if I do learn how to drive. Which, honestly, that's something I need to start doing. I need to start, like, reminding my parents more often, like, hey, you know, I want to learn how to drive. You think you could, like, teach me? Because I've been behind the wheel before. Like, I've had, like, very spread out behind the wheel lessons on driving, so I know, like, the very basics of it, but I'm not good at it. Nor do I know, like, or remember, like, the more, like, advanced stuff that you need to know for driving. Plus, I've never practiced driving in, like, a busy area. Like, I've only really ever practiced, in, like, empty parking lots. So yeah, I need to lock in on both this tower and just life in general. Because honestly, I feel like, I don't know what it is. My prediction is that the lack of discipline, the lack of motivation that I have sometimes, and just me not caring enough about important stuff, I feel like it all stems from just, like, depression. Like, there's no way I don't fucking have depression, dude. I have to. And the one thing that I keep forgetting my parents, like, the one thing that I keep forgetting to tell my parents to do is to get me meds, like antidepressants. To make me feel, not happier, but to make me feel more energized, so I have more motivation to do stuff, and so I can hopefully find that discipline as well. Because honestly, what'll make me truly happy is if I can finally, like, be able to discipline myself on stuff that I don't want to do. That is what'll make me, like, truly happy. If I can look at, like, a job, if I can look at, like, applying to jobs, applying to colleges, studying, doing homework, and if I can easily just no-diff that shit, that's what will make me truly happy. Because I've been this way my whole life. It's just gotten worse as I've gotten older. And I'm not gonna go very far in life if I don't, like, stop with that shit. Because I'm already almost 17 and a half and I haven't. So if I'm like 40 and I haven't, I'm going to be living with my parents. I'm not going to have a job. I'm probably going to be playing video games all day. Bad hygiene, all that bullshit. And it's going to suck ass. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop ranting about negative shit. Maybe I'll rant about positive shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know, what's your guys' favorite ice cream flavor? Me personally, for the longest time, my favorite ice cream flavor was mint chocolate chip. Low-key now, gotta be cookies and cream. Like, I know it's like such a popular pick, but bro, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. And like cookies and cream milkshakes too. I don't really know why I'm failing the end of floor 2 like that. Also, hi Anna. Forgot to respond to your message until now. You guys can talk, I'll stop being negative. But yeah. Here's another good ice cream related question. Between like the big 3, right? I think most people know what the big 3 are, you know, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. You know, the 3 flavors of ice cream that make up Neapolitan ice cream. Which one is the best out of the 3? Me personally, chocolate has always been my favorite, and then I switched to vanilla for a little bit, and then I came back to chocolate. Chocolate's good, so is vanilla. And I've actually done this with like other food opinions too, where I've pretended like not to like, or not pretended, but I've like over exaggerated my opinion on like certain foods to make me seem like different in that aspect. Like I would always say like, oh, I don't like strawberry ice cream. I think strawberry ice cream is decent. I don't like it that much. I definitely would not take it over chocolate or vanilla. Like if I were looking at a scoop of chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and strawberry ice cream, and the chocolate and vanilla were like poison or whatever, I would take the strawberry. But like in any like regular case, I'm taking chocolate. Easily. I just don't like strawberry ice cream that much. I just don't like strawberry flavored things. Like there's a couple of fruits where I like flavored things of that fruit more than the actual fruit itself. Strawberry is not one of them. Strawberries are fire, but strawberry flavored things are low-key like not really that good a lot of the time. Like strawberry milk's another one. I do not like strawberry milk that much. It's just kind of mid. Chocolate milk, on the other hand. Dude, I keep fucking failing that shit, bro. It's actually annoying now. Like, I stop using the strat that I use for like a day, and it fails, and I use the strat that I used for like a day, and it fails again. Like, bro, oh my god. Pick your poison, dog. Holy annoying. Times are right now 125. Dude. Oh my god, dude. What are you drinking? I'm drinking a strawberry banana smoothie from McDonald's. That's what I'm drinking. Okay, I'll say this though. I'll say this. Even though I just talked about strawberry flavored things not being that good, you add a banana in the mix, you get some pretty. Don't want to give anyone like an epileptic fucking seizure. Um, I will say strawberry flavored things alone aren't that good, but when you add banana into the mix, you get some good ass shit. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you, dude. There are a lot of good things out there that are strawberry banana flavored. Albeit I can only name like two, but I'm sure there's more. Strawberry banana smoothie. That's one. Strawberry banana flavored yogurt. That's another. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just good. I forgot they even had smoothies. Yeah, they do. I feel like people usually never order them. Like, people usually order either like soda or maybe like one of the refreshers. Or like the slushies is what people also order. Like, sometimes I'll ask for like a Coca Cola slushie for McDonald's. Or I'll ask for what's it called? Dude, my snapping sounds really weird. Like, me when I snap my fingers, it just sounds weird. Oh, the mango pineapple refresher is something else that I like asking for. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, just like a regular Coke sometimes. I also like getting. All right, I don't want this stream to be like last stream where I played quite Devious a little bit and then just stop. I'm gonna try playing some more. What the fuck? Like, sure, dude, I fucking guess, man. Dude, it happened again. Here's another one. Here's another question. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? That's another question. For the longest time, my favorite color was always red. That was my favorite color. But then a couple years ago, I switched to purple, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked back since. Purple is like, it's just such a good color. Like, a lot of the shit I have is purple. The walls in my bedroom are purple. The mouse that I'm using right now is lavender, which is a shade of purple. Some of the keys on my keyboard are purple. Like, it's just such a good color. My phone case is purple. I remember seeing a video a while ago of this guy making fun of like different, well, it wasn't different stereotypes. This guy was making fun of the purple is my favorite color stereotype, where he just pretended to be a normal dude for people whose favorite color is anything but purple, and then when he got to purple, he was like, dude, I have a purple everything. And I can't lie, it's low-key kind of true. Hell, even the fucking keyboard overlay that I'm using right now for OBS is purple. The only thing that's not purple is like my avatar. That's like the only like not purple thing. But yeah. Another good color is black. I don't know. I also like black. Same with like pink. Pink is also a good color. I have actually never been much of an enjoyer of the color pink until recently. Recently was when I've started to appreciate the color pink. One of my like I'm I'm like a fan of like very specific shades of colors. Like a couple of my favorite colors are like a perfect mix of like blue and purple, like kind of like an indigo kind of mix. Like that's one of my favorite colors. Another one of my favorite colors is like a purple, or sorry, is like a perfect mix of like pink and red. Like here, I'll show. Um, like right here, like something like this. This is one of my favorite colors. Mix of purple and blue. This is also one of my favorite colors right here. Mix of pink and red. It just looks nice. I don't know. Black, yeah. Black's a good color. When I was younger, I used to say turquoise. I wanted to be different so bad. I mean, turquoise ain't even like a bad color though. That's the thing. It ain't even a bad color. Honestly, I think sea green is another like really good color. Like a perfect mix of like green and cyan. Sea green, that's also a really good color. Um, trying to think of what other like what are your favorite questions? Uh, what's your favorite? Hmm. What's your favorite pizza topping? Me personally, dude, I don't know cuz like I think there's better pizza toppings than okay, I'm not really playing quite devious anymore, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel like playing this tower. On my life, next time I play quite devious, I'm gonna lock in more. Um, let me change the title. Okay. Anyway, I usually only really have pineapple. Sorry, I literally read your message saying pineapple pizza or pineapple. That's why I said that. I usually only have pepperoni pizza. Although I do think there's better toppings than pepperoni pizza. Like for example, I think bacon is a pretty good damn topping. Dude, I'm such a fucking picky ass eater. I hate vegetables, but like everything pizza always looks so fucking good, bro. But I hate vegetables. Like I know as soon as I bite into that shit, I'm throwing it up. Or not throwing it up, but I'm like spitting it out. But it looks so good. Although on the topic of pineapple, pineapple is not a bad topping. Pineapple's pretty good. White sauce pizza with meatballs and onions is top tier trust. That's the thing that fucking sucks, dude. Like there's so much food out there that I want to try, but I like not that I can't. I just ugh. Cuz a lot of the food out there that I want to try has vegetables in it and like I said, I hate vegetables. I hate vegetables. It's bad. It's really bad. Literally like every vegetable I don't like. Onions I don't like. Broccoli, green beans, corn, you name it, bro. Well, corn's debatable. Corn's debatable for two reasons. One, a lot of people are like doesn't really count as a vegetable, and two, I don't mind corn actually. Time to unhate him. Yeah, I have to, bro. I remember one of the very rare times that I willingly tried something that I've never had before was when I had sushi for the first time when I was in New York City. Um like 9 months ago. I went with my dad for a couple days and I had sushi for the first time. It honestly isn't bad. Do I think it's like the best thing ever? No, not even close. But it's definitely not bad. Like, it's pretty good. Although something that my dad told me that is like really good for just trying out new foods is to not think about what's in the food. So like next time I want to try something new that has stuff that I know I won't like, I'm just gonna get the food, just gonna try it, not even think about it. Maybe I'll like it, I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm a really picky fucking eater, dude. I'm really picky. I kind of wish I wasn't, especially considering the fact that I'm Hispanic. Like if I was like white and picky, then whatever, bro. I mean, there's not that much that I would be able to try anyway. But like, bro, I'm Hispanic. Like there's so much shit that I could be eating that I just don't because I'm picky as hell. Now, one thing I will say is that I can handle spice. That's one thing I'll say. I can handle spicy stuff. That's something that a lot of white people cannot put on their name. I can handle spicy shit. So if I try something new that's spicy, don't worry, I'll be able to handle it most likely. It just has to be not too spicy. Cause dude, the amount of like white people out there that think like salt is spicy, ketchup is spicy, pepperonis are spicy, it's depressing. Like that's the one thing that I'll proudly own in my name about my taste in food is that I can handle spice. Not that well, but I can handle it. Yes. Yes, I did. There are genuinely people who think salt is spicy, and I'm being so fucking serious. Yeah, it's a bit surprising. My parents have really tried. They really have. They really did try with me to keep me from being picky, but I don't know. Like some of my earliest memories are me refusing food that like my one of my one of my earliest memories is literally me refusing food from my grandma that she was trying to give me because it had beans in it. It sucks, but it's whatever. The only way I'm really gonna get over that is by trying out new stuff. Which I do actually want to do when I go up to New York City. I'm probably gonna try something new. I was talking to one of my friends the last time I visited New York City who's Thai, and she hit me up with a good like Thai spot, but my dad and I never visited because we just got other food. So I'll probably try that out when I'm up there again. What else? Um, what is your favorite like subject in school? That's another good one. Me, for the longest time, I liked math the most because I've always been like the best at math. I've always been math carried and science partially, but I've always liked math the most. But now it's definitely science. Now, if we get into the specifics, my favorite class, like specifically, probably got to be either biology or maybe like anatomy. I'm taking AP Bio this year, so that'll probably be fun. I don't know. I did talk to a couple of my classmates about it last year in my AP Lang class, and they were like, "Do not take Bio or do not take AP Bio." But I'm taking it. Why? Because I want to. Now, for least favorite class, that has definitely got to go to English. This is just out of like the general like core classes. English is my least favorite. Literally the only reason why is because I'm bad at it. I'm not good at English. Um Although I've grown to like it more as I've gotten a little bit older, but I still don't like it like that much. The only reason that I've not loved. The only reason that I can appreciate English is because I've had so many like good English teachers. Like they're all like really kind and caring, some of them funny. I've had good ass fucking English teachers, dude. I just don't like the subject that much. It's just ugh, yuck. Although I don't really like math either anymore. AP pre-calc made me dislike math. I don't like it that much anymore. It's just ugh. Just when you get past like algebra 2, it just fucking sucks. Math fucking sucks when you get past algebra 2, bro. Cuz like pre-calc has trig and polar functions and all that bullshit and it's just like ugh, like get the fuck out of here, bro. Bring us back to like when we would do multiplication sheets. I would always be the first one to flip over the page, bro. I can do that shit like that. I don't know if I want to yap the rest of the night or play Flea. I'm having fun yapping right now. Here, I'll change it to. Here you go. What else? What else can I yap about? Um, what's your favorite genre of music? Um, for me, for most of my life, my favorite genre of music was always rap. That was always my favorite genre. And then it was rap, but I've always kind of just been like a liker of rock music. But now my favorite genre is probably like pop punk. I don't know. Paramore fucking changed me, dude. Paramore is, oh my god, Paramore's so good. I will glaze Paramore through the dirt. And I'm not like solely a Haley Williams glazer either, because that's the thing with a lot of Paramore fans. That's the thing with a lot of Paramore fans. They glaze the shit out of Haley Williams. And she deserves it by all means, but like, you also gotta appreciate the other two as well. Zach Farrow and Taylor York, bro. I don't think I have one since I listened to so much shit. Dude, last year I listened to like a lot of music, bro. For my standards at least, I've barely listened to any music recently because my Spotify premium ran out and I'm not using like anything else, bro. I don't want to use like fucking YouTube. Ugh. Or like Apple Music or anything like that. Like I'm not doing that shit. But I loved like going on like my recommended albums on Spotify and just listening to just random shit. Like I love doing that, especially during school. You don't think you have one? Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm like I can appreciate a lot of genres. It's just that pop punk happens to be like a top favorite of mine, especially because of Paramore. Dude, I'm so excited to see Haley Williams in like a month and a half, bro. It's actually gonna be so hype. I actually saw Haley Williams live when I the last time I went to New York City. but it wasn't like a Haley Williams only kind of thing. It was like a show. My dad and I went to like a theater, and um it was like an interview that this guy did with four artists in total, two at a time. So he interviewed, I think her name is Maria, or I think the band name is the Marias. He interviewed the lead singer of that band. I don't know her name, and he interviewed some like country singer named Tucker, and then they performed a couple of their songs. And then he interviewed Haley Williams and Jack Antonoff, and they also performed some of their songs. She didn't perform any Paramore. She performed her own songs because she released an album last year called Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party, and it's been blowing the hell up. But like this time around, like the next time I see her, it's gonna be like one of her concerts. So it'll be only her and like, other people that are like performing the instrumentals and whatnot. So yeah, it'll be good fun. Uh hmm. Ooh, this is a good one. What's your favorite season? Give me 1 second before I answer. Okay. My favorite season, personally, has always been winter. Never changed. It will probably always be winter. It's always been my favorite season. Easily. Easily winter. Not even close. I will say this, because I live in Florida, it actually is kind of close between like fall and winter, but now it's pretty close. Hate winter? Well, you're fucking blocked. How about that? Huh? How about you say hi to that block button? All right? Nah, dude, I've always loved winter. I've always been a winter stan. Dude, cuz like here's the thing about fall. The reason that a lot of people love fall, I don't experience it because 90% of the trees here are palm trees. And the trees that aren't palm trees don't do the thing that makes a lot of people love fall. The reason that a lot of people love fall is because of the fall foliage. We do not get that down in Florida. We get none of that shit here. So, me personally, I'm not gonna say that I don't care about it. I literally just don't experience it. So, that's one less reason for me to like fall. Fall has like and also like me living in Florida, fall is still like hot and humid. It sucks. The only season that's not hot and humid is winter. That's it. And it's not even like cold either. I just find it so depressing. I mean, I guess I don't know. I've never really personally understood the whole winter's depressing thing. I've never understood that personally. I think some people find it to be depressing because the sun goes down earlier, but like honestly, dude, I'm a fan of early sunsets. I think that shit's cool. I'm also a fan of late sunsets. I don't know. I'm kind of weird. Like I'll enjoy a good day if the sun goes down at like 5 p.m. But I'll also enjoy a good day if the sun goes down at like 9. I don't really care about that. But nah, dude, like it I don't know, just none of the other seasons just beat like all of the snow and everything. All of the times where as a little kid I'd go outside, play in the snow, build snowmen, fight, like do snowball fights and shit. run around in the snow with my dad. Like him and I used to do races in the snow. Oh my god, that shit was fun. Yeah, nah, I need the sun. The sun's cool and all, but I would rather, like, I don't know, dude. Like a lot of people, I know a lot of people would call this shit depressing, but you know what? You know what sounds just like so nice and relaxing? Just like a full day of just nothing but snow. Like you wake up, it's snowing, there's snow on the ground, and then just as it goes into nighttime, it's still snowing. Like that just sounds like so nice. As long as it doesn't like, as long as it's not too much snow. Like that just sounds so nice. I don't know. I'm a like I'm very like I care a lot less about the sun being out if it's winter. And you know what sucks? Like it does actually get cold enough sometimes down here for it to snow. But dude, in Florida, it is dry during the winter. Like there's no rain, no nothing. It's only sunny and it's annoying. It's fucking annoying that it's only sunny. Like I wish we got snow, bro. Like I really did. And then all the rain and everything is saved for the summer and it's like, bro, like it ruins the whole point of summer. The whole point of summer is for it to be sunny and for it to be warm, and it still is warm, but it's just raining all the damn time. I don't know. I'm like I feel like kind of a vampire. Like I don't need the sun like that. I'm like a vampire kind of. Except I don't suck on blood and I can handle garlic, but anyway. I will say though, fall is nice because like where I grew up, I actually did get to experience all four seasons, and I did get fall foliage where I grew up, and it was nice. It was always nice. I remember like looking for like I remember like counting how many leaves were like what color when I was little, like how many red leaves, how many yellow there were. It was nice. Spring has always been my least favorite season. I'll say that. Spring has always been my least favorite. The biggest reason for the longest time was because of allergies. Oh my fucking god, I hate allergies, dude. It's so bad. I'm allergic to pollen and dust. So during the spring it's really, really bad. Especially when I lived in Virginia. Oh my god, it was bad when I lived in Virginia, bro. It was so bad. And then summer has always been like summer has always been interchangeable between or summer has always been interchangeable with fall. Like it's always been like my second or third favorite season. Literally like the only reason that summer's up there is because of summer break. That's the only reason. Spring would have to be my second favorite season. Yeah, I just don't like spring that much, dude. I think spring is a very nice season. I just don't like it that much. The allergies haven't been as bad since I moved to Florida. But like the other thing is like it's just as hot during the spring as it is in the summer, which also sucks. Which that's another reason why fall and winter are my two favorite seasons because of the temperature. Like spring and fall both fall in the middle of the two, but fall is always cooler than spring. Spring is always warmer, and it just ugh. Although I will say, I don't know why, but the best season to have a birthday in is either it's kind of random. I don't know. In my opinion, the best season to have a birthday in is either spring or fall. I've debated with people before on whether my birthday was in the spring or the winter. I've always been a firm believer that my birthday's in the winter. Because here's the thing, my birthday's in March, but it's in early March. The first day of spring is March 19th or like March 20th. My birthday's the 1st. So I've always been one to argue that my birthday's in the winter, but honestly, like having a birthday in the spring is kind of dope. Like I definitely would not argue about that anymore. Statistically speaking, my birthday's in the winter, and I think having a winter birthday is very cool. But if we're just going generally, I could pass as a spring birthday. I don't know. Just something about having like a birthday in like April or late March or like May or early June. I don't know. That's where all the cool people are at, you know. Um God. I was gonna say something while yapping about seasons, but I forgot. I forgot, bro. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I remember. Another reason why I've always loved winter the most is because of Christmas. Christmas has always been my favorite season, dude. Like I feel like no matter how old I get, Christmas will always be a holiday that I will like celebrating. Although I will say fall has two good holidays. Fall has Halloween and Thanksgiving. Those are two very good holidays, but Christmas in my opinion is like the great. Like if I had to rate Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas on a scale of 1 to 100, um if I had to rate them on a scale of 1 to 100, Halloween is a good it's a good 70. It's a good 70 out of 100 holiday. Thanksgiving is like a 60, 65 maybe. Christmas is like a 90. Christmas, I fucking love Christmas, bro. I genuinely miss the feeling of it just like snowing outside when it was Christmas, dude. I miss that shit so much. It doesn't feel the same down here, bro. Like yeah, you have all the fake snow and everything, but it just doesn't feel the same. But yeah. And then like I'm not gonna lie, none of the other holidays really matter like that, dude. Like who cares about St. Patrick's Day? Who cares about like fucking Labor Day? Like who cares about that? Valentine's Day, I only appreciate Valentine's Day because I get like free chocolate from my parents. And then Mother and Father's Day, I want this. I want this on Mother and Father's Day. Same with 4th of July, that's also a good one. May 28th is a pretty cool holiday. Nah, May 28th fucking sucks. Nah, I'm just kidding. I like your birthday because I get out of school around that time of the year. Like May 28th last year was my last day of school, so I can appreciate May 28th. Dude, I remember like one time when I was on TikTok, I remember like people in the comments talking about how certain birthdays sounded like certain things. Like you can't tell me I'm wrong here. Look, I'll give a few examples. Like I don't know, just like a very like just like a very pretty sounding day is a very pretty sounding day like May 19th. I don't know. Some like May 19th, for example. Like that's a very like pretty sounding kind of day. That sounds like a kind of day that you would host like a wedding on. May 19th. Here, I'll give another example. Like March 22nd just sounds like it just sounds like a whimsical kind of day. I don't know. Just sounds like goofy. March 22nd. You know, like that cool, like kind of like chill, like wintry vibe you get from like seeing snow during like the nighttime, for example. I feel like December 12th is a very like fitting day for that vibe. I feel schizo ranting about this. I'm gonna stop. What else? Mm, you know what, Anna? That's a good ass fucking topic to talk about. Is September a boy or girl? I gotta give it to you, man. September is definitely a boy. Definitely a boy. I'm not gonna. Okay, well, September I feel like could pass as either or. There's months out there that are like firmly boy. There's also months out there that are firmly girl. But there's a couple that can go as either or. I feel like September could go as either or, but if I had to choose one, I choose boy. I'll go through each month and do that. January is boy, low key. It could probably pass off as either or, but I feel like January is very boy. February, girl. March, either or. March is like one of the most either or months. If I had to choose one though, I would choose See, here's the thing. My gut says boy, but March is legit like National Women's Month. So I'll just stick with my answer of either or. April, girl. May, either or. If I had to pick, I would probably pick girl though. June, again, either or, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick girl. July, definitely boy for July, Loki. August is either or, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with probably girl for August. We already talked about September. October, I feel like, is very boy. Although October could also fit very well for like girl. So October, I'll go with either or. Excuse me. November, um, November's boy, and then December could be either or. But if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose boy. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I'm like going back on it now. Nah, nah. December's more girl. Oh. Ain't even bedtime. Nah, I'm kidding. I finally improved my sleep schedule, so I'm probably gonna go to bed like in an hour or so, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know if I have like much else to yap about. I think I ran my mouth enough. Jesus, that's loud. Oh yeah, so fun fact, I actually got the rarest bundle in the game. Or not the rarest, Jesus Christ, the highest value bundle in the game, which is party balloons. This is the highest value bundle in the game. I found someone who was making a deal yesterday in the trading hub of a devilish candle, which I had. Devilish candle plus ice cream or pumpkin slice. So I got ice cream. I had a lovesick, and I just traded it to someone for only ice cream because I knew in that moment I would get party balloons. So I overpaid by like 90, but it's okay. So I had so I got the ice cream, I got the devilish, and I someone was offering party for those two, so I just gave it to them and now I have party balloons. But yeah, I was like really big on fucking trading these past few days. But it's annoying. It's so fucking annoying. So I think I'm done with it for a while. Oh. Man, I just wish the bundle didn't look so good, bro. It's simple. Like it's simple, but I love it. Cuz that's the thing. Like I care about not only value, but I care about looks as well. I don't want a bundle that's like high value that looks like shit. You kidding? All right. But I also have to save up more creds for this for this bundle. Where's the beast, bro? She's been like nowhere. Never mind. That's where she is. All right, let's go. Dude, is he listening to weird? He's listening to. Oh, he does have soccer. He's listening to We Are Charlie. Oh my god, bro, this guy cannot be real. This guy's not fucking real, dude. Dude. Oh my god, he's right there. Oh my god, he's right there. Oh my god, he's right there. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, the beast might be a girl. Because look at their username, Mini Moose. Although, what do they have? I wouldn't be surprised if they were 12. Yeah, y'all might wanna, like, run. It's like, there's no way we're fucking unironically listening to this shit, bro. Oh my god. Oh, shit. What? Crazy guy, no good. Yeah, I'm joining a different fucking lobby, bro. Jesus Christ. Join just in time. Okay, we're dealing with some pretty high level people here. The beast is level 102. Dwell Tears. I'm so sorry. The greed overtook me. What the fuck is he talking about? Please don't be camping. Okay, she's not. She kind of was a little bit. Oh, there's a computer right here. Not good, 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 not good. Oh boy. Was she not? Did she not taking him to that pod? Let me finish this other one first. Man, you motherfuckers. Why are you, like, bro, don't camp. Come on. Because she's not... Oh, no, she kind of is camping. Well, I'm gonna let them deal with that, probably. Did the other woman get captured? No. Yeah, she's just camping. Okay. I mean, it's kind of hard not to camp when there's just like a bunch of people near you, but like still, it's just annoying. Hit, like, yeah, we see that, man. Yeah, he is not taking any damage because I'm pretty sure the beast is just like camping that area. Probably because there's like multiple people around there. I'm feeling pretty tired right now, actually. I'm definitely gonna be beast after this round. Actually, I forget if the beast chance goes up after each round ends or after each round starts. I think it's after each round ends, I think is when the beast chance goes up. Two computers left. Oh. The lurking. Yeah, okay, so the beast is just camping that area, then they have to. Oh shit, now they're actually losing health. Never mind. It's just like, those situations suck. I wasn't even. Okay, so you probably got hit. Yep, I was right. Okay, I have to go over there, like, now, and they got saved, so it's okay. But it's probably because that other guy's being taken away now. Fuck. Oh, the beast is right there. Fuck, dude, she's actually just like... I feel like she is probably just a camper regardless, dude. She has to be. Or, I don't know. Can't be so quick to judge people. She's probably not a camper. She's probably just one of those people that's like really fucking paranoid about people actually getting the survivor. Or maybe she's doing all this. Maybe she's doing this because there's just multiple people everywhere that the survivor gets captured. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
Emergency protocol is now enforced. Evacuate.
Me too. What do you mean, me too? I'm gonna go and get spare. These people are gonna be in this little rat chase for a while. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy day. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. As in, I'm also tired. But I thought you said me too to be talking about how some people are like really paranoid of letting survivors escape. Whew, it's good. Alright, I'm getting the spare.
Emergency protocol is now enforced. Evacuate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we escape, so I'm gonna open the other exit real quick. Yeah, see how they're not even, like, losing health? When's the next time you work after today? Because I know you said you worked Thursday and Friday, like a couple days ago, but when's the next time after that you have to work? Because we should low-key do Ito or Flea together. Or Flea, we could get like Cream and probably like Cam or Ash to join us, but Ito is probably gonna be a two person thing. A 2-man thing, even though you're not a man. Not until next week. Okay. You want to do it like over the weekend then? She is so paranoid of fucking people saving this goddamn survivor. She is actually so paranoid. And she got me? Like, bro, what the fuck is that? No, let me escape. Cam said he wants to play Green versus no to me. Really? That's crazy that Cream says no, because I've seen her multiple times asking all of us to, like, do something with her. Yeah, we can play Flea with Cam. Although the thing is, three-player Flea kind of sucks. But I mean, it's fine. We did it with Cream. I don't really see why it'd be Oh, Ito? Oh, Ito. Okay. I could tell. Yeah, I already know that. I already know that. 244 members. Yeah, the four of us could play Flea though. Although y'all gotta tell Cam to get a new mic, bro. Cause I'm sorry, the one time I VC'd with Cam, that motherfucker was underwater. I was talking about how we could play Flea with like the four of us. I don't know about Ash, cause Ash seems to be busy a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie. Because she's always got, like, races and stuff, and she also has work. Because none of you are unemployed chuds like me. Dude, playing, like, this is so annoying, bro. He wasn't even speaking English. Weren't you all drunk? Oh my fucking god. That's another reason why I left. If I'm being completely honest, because y'all were drunk and I was kind of just like, eh. I'm leaving personally. If they get caught again, then that's their problem. Oh, the beast just left. Cool. Good. I don't know. Like, if I'm in a VC with you guys and, like, one of you is drunk, then, like, whatever, right? But if all of you are drunk, then it's just like, y'all can have fun by yourselves. That's why I left. Although I'm gonna be honest, the only person who, well, I don't know how often, I don't know how often Cam gets drunk. The only person who I know that gets drunk like that is Cream. It's like every day that she's drunk. I remember you said you drink like every once in a while. You don't get drunk like that. I can't even drink yet, so what's that? Fucking hell. I don't think I've seen sober. I don't know if I have either. I mean, if there's days where she doesn't say that she's tipsy or she's been drinking, I just assume that she's, like, alcohol free that day. It's just like, I don't know. It's just because, like, as well, like, if you're getting drunk every day, that's a problem. Why is the beast leaving, bro? I think the beast chance does go up after every round. I could be wrong, though. Oh, it went down. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, if you're drinking like every day, that's just problematic. Not like I think cream is gonna do anything bad while drunk. It's just problematic for its own reasons. Thanks, I guess. Oh, when am I gonna be beast, bro? I wanna see this bundle in action. Oh. I don't really care that I left. Yeah, that's good at least. Nah, I don't like I don't mind Cream or anything like that or like dislike her. I like her. But drinking every day or at least like how much she does drink from what it seems, like that's not good. Yeah, she's an adult though, can't say much to her about it. I'm not gonna say anything to her about it. Those are just my thoughts that I will keep to myself and other people that are not Cream. I mean, you could probably tell that I feel that way when I asked her like how often she drinks. That was my stomach. You also missed everyone's face reveal. I actually, um, I actually, what I'll do if I leave a group chat and then I end up getting added back, what I'll do is I'll scroll through the messages that I missed just out of curiosity, and I saw that you guys face revealed. I don't know. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, another reason why I left that group chat is just because I just don't feel like I fit in that well with you guys. I haven't bothered leaving like the other two group chats yet because I just don't really want to make a big fuss about it, but I don't really feel like I fit in that well. Because I don't know, like my other friend groups, like we all have very similar interests. You guys are more different than I am. I just don't feel like I fit in, like, well at all. But I've been there long enough and I'm good enough friends with you guys to where it would just suck if I left, even for that reason. And I know you guys at least like appreciate talking to me and feelings reciprocated, but yeah. And also I'm just like way younger than you guys too, except for Ash. But Ash is probably the person that I'm like most different from, so that doesn't help with that feeling. Like Ash is only 18, but she's so much different than I am. Like she actually has a life. Like I have a friend recently who out of like impulsivity and because he couldn't really like control his emotions that well in the moment. I have a friend who left a group chat with me and some other people that were all like really close with him because he said he didn't want to be in the friend group anymore, but that turned out to be not a lie, but it was definitely exaggerated by his emotions. But I talked to someone else in the group chat about it, and they had talked to the guy, and that event kind of made me think like, damn, well, I don't really fit in with like I feel like I don't really fit in with like Anna, Kareem, and Ash. Maybe I leave next, I don't know, or something like that. But I didn't, because that would have just been messy if I did. Jesus Christ, that guy's fucking legs are buff. Jesus. I'm scrolling on Instagram right now. I'm playing with the empty cup of the smoothie that I had. I like how I just like I talked about all like that like kind of sad stuff and then I just started fidgeting with my cup. But yeah, nah. I won't leave. You guys are goaded. And also like it's not like the only thing I talk about either is like my interests. It's not like when you guys talk about like anything else outside of my interests, I'm like, ugh, I don't care. Nah. Like I'll still tap into you guys' conversations. Really, I couldn't tell. What is that? What is that response to? Can't believe Sis was thinking about dipping. I know, dude. I'm fucking fake. I don't know, man. I just like fidgeting with shit. I'm bored. Nah, that's not even the right word, bro. Autistic. That works. All right, I'm gonna go throw this shit away. Return. Excuse me. Did you say the word? Dude, that word, like that word has like jokingly become like a slur between us, bro. It's like, oh my god, he said the word, or oh my god, she said the word, the B word. Alyssa Milano. I've seen this woman before. Dude, I want to be Beast. I want to see what the Party Balloons bundle looks like. This shit, bro. Oh my god, I think I'll get to see this round. Yep, hurry up. If I'm the Beast, I'm just gonna leave instantly. I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to see what it looks like, you know? Come on, 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 come on. Yes! Seer, even though I'm not even gonna play. Oh, really? Is it only fucking Cyan? That's whatever, I don't really care. It's a bright ass glow, god damn. Is it just me or is this glow really fucking bright, dude? Okay, well I'm gone, personally. I'm gonna play a little bit of obbies and then I'm getting off. Kinda because I have to, but yeah. Also, Anna, didn't you say you have to get up in like 4 hours? I think you should probably invest in sleeping. Yeah, probably. Nah, only go to sleep after I'm done streaming, okay? You're hostage for another like 6 minutes. The fuck is red grid? I do not want to work today. I don't think anybody wants to work like ever. Just think about it, alright? You'll work, okay? And then your reward is me coaching you in Flee the Facility. Just think about it like that. I mean, I like my job, I'm just tired. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying like nobody wants to go to work because you said that what like 2 days ago. Yeah, and guess what? You never like well, I'm not gonna say that actually because I also never reached out asking if you wanted to play. But as I was saying, like I didn't mean that in a way that like I meant it. What happened to the training? You gotta actually get on Flea so I can train you. That's what happened. But yeah, like I was saying, like I didn't mean that in a way that people hate their job. I'm just saying like I think like almost nobody wants to go to work like ever for probably the same reason as you. They're just tired. Also, that was kind of a joke anyway. There's probably a good amount of people who want to go to work. Look, whenever you're done with your shift and you feel like it, just let me know when you're on. She's so fucking bad at this work. I'm gonna do this vlog one at least once before I have to hop off. I'm gonna try to. Chop chop, you've got 4 minutes. This score is like not that bad, I can do it. I've done it before. This tower is like slightly harder than quite Devious. I've done like a run from the start of floor 4, which is this floor, to like middle of floor 5. Yes, I'm saying that to mock you. I'll do one more attempt to that lodge. Okay, whatever. Also, I'm changing my avatar back. I put that on for no reason. Okay, well, good 2-hour stream of mostly yapping, partially quite devious. I mean, I did play quite devious for like 50 minutes, but most of it was me either just standing still or just being on like anywhere, like not anywhere far, but whatever, who cares? Um, all right, well, I gotta hop off. Um, well, you're the only one in the stream, so it's easier to kind of like, end the stream because I'm like really awkward at that. All right, well, yeah, just tell me when you're on after your shift, and then we'll play Flea or Ito. Nah, Flea. The only obbying I want to do is quite devious, but yeah. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow then. And to people who aren't Anna, I'll see you whenever the next time I decide to stream is. All right. All right. Good night, everyone.